Welcome guys to another Cobra Kai video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below after you finish watching the video, and if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. That really helps with the algorithm of YouTube. So this is part 2 of a continuation discussion on season 4 and beyond. So I'm going to start off with some of my predictions for season 4. So I'm guessing that season 4 is going to comprise them training from January to the date of the All Valley, and Terry Silver is going to come in and kind of balance out the number of senseis that exists between the warring dojos, Cobra Kai, and then you have Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate. I think that one of the things that Terry Silver is going to bring is a little bit of unpredictability. One of the things that has been continuously emphasized, especially in this season, is the reality of karate outside of a tournament setting, right? From Miyagi's secret being revealed, in terms of having very deadly techniques that kind of incapacitates a fighter, right? Makes their limbs go numb by hitting certain pressure points. So you can end an invader. It's a very deadly move. It can also even kill, depending on how you use it. And then you also have Kreese trying to kill Johnny and then trying to kill Daniel, like literally trying to kill them. I don't think Kreese has any qualms about any of his students or his students killing someone either. I think he would just see that as part of weak versus strong, right? Any normal person would think that would be insane. So this theme of reality, like karate in the real world rather than just a tournament setting, is going to continue into season 4. Terry Silver has a lot of money, and that's going to play a huge part into Cobra Kai. Maybe he will buy the entire Reseda strip mall so that he doesn't have to deal with Armand, or maybe he'll mess with the LaRussos and their businesses. They're very rich, but they are people that we've seen that are richer than LaRusso, like Armand, who owns the strip mall in Reseda. So as wealthy as they are, Terry Silver is even more wealthy, right? We've even seen a couple of Easter eggs in season 3 where that girl that Daniel saved in Karate Kid 3 became the senior vice president of sales at Dayona, which is the car company that he works with to get his cars. And on his way after his visit to Japan and Okinawa, Kumiko helps to introduce him to her, and they talk, and he gets his deal back with that company. So we're seeing a lot of so we're seeing that Daniel is answerable to someone, right? As powerful and as rich as he is, there's still people above him. So maybe Terry Silver will use his money to affect their car sales, affect their wealth, screw with them from that perspective, maybe buy a property, who knows. He just brings an element of danger that even Kreese doesn't bring, and I think that he's also going to make Kreese look a lot better in comparison. So I think that's one of the threats that they bring. In addition, I think Terry Silver's resources will allow them to bring in new students to Cobra Kai. We saw in season 3 that Hawk eventually does go over to back to his sensei Johnny Lawrence in the last episode. He has this conflict throughout the entire season of what he's doing is right or wrong, breaking Dimitri's arm, the different types of tactics, Robbie coming in, who he still blames for Miguel's, which kind of shows he's still friends with Miguel even though they have a little bit of issues throughout the season, right? And then we see Robbie completely flip over to Cobra Kai. We see a number of Cobra Kais go back with Goto Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang Karate. So we see a lot of different changes in allegiances, right? A lot of shuffling of the roster, if you will, leading into season 4. So for me, I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more of the real life aspects of karate, in addition to a lot more exchanges and fighting and indirect assaults and all types of things going into the tournament. And I think in the tournament, more than likely, well, they have two routes, right? They could have Cobra Kai win, or they could have Cobra Kai lose. the issue with Cobra Kai losing going to season 5 and beyond, and we know that the creators, the big three, have planned at least 5 to 6 seasons, and if it does well, maybe even more, maybe a couple more, maybe 7 or 8, or spin-off shows, depending on based on certain characters. What I think is if Cobra Kai loses, I don't know where they could possibly go into season 5, because, well, Cobra Kai is disbanded. You can't and you have the show's called Cobra Kai, so without Cobra Kai, what can you do? Like, once they disband Cobra Kai, is Johnny gonna reclaim Cobra Kai and just disband Eagle Fang Karate? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Is, in that situation, I guess you could have Terry Silver not hold up his end of the bargain and just say, screw it, this is, I'm not gonna we didn't sign no real contract, we just we're not gonna, we just said we would, but no, we're not gonna do it. We didn't sign any contract, it's just words, they're not gonna have any honor, and they're gonna basically just say screw it, and they're gonna expand Cobra Kai, and maybe even have Mike Barnes come in and help them, or maybe Mike Barnes comes in and takes over and Cobra Kai, or makes another Cobra Kai after Kreese is defeated along with Silver. Who knows? There's all types of possibilities. If Cobra Kai does win the tournament, which I think will be a lot more interesting, I hope they go this route, only because it would just be a lot more interesting and leave a lot of potential for more stories for season 5 and 6, especially since Cobra Kai has been losing and the losing end of a lot of the fighting. Now, obviously, in season 1, Cobra Kai did win the All Valley, but from that perspective, it was more of an anti-hero type of win, still a good guy anti-hero type of win, not like pure on bad evil type of win like Kreese and his current Cobra Kais are. So I think them losing opens up a lot more possibilities. Like they took over the valley with Cobra Kai, they expanded Cobra Kai all over the place, and now it's like 50 Cobra Kai dojos versus two small Miyagi dos and Eagle Fang Karate. And in this situation, instead of Mike Barnes coming in as the bad guy, you might have him come in as the good guy, right? Maybe joining in. Maybe he's changed over the years. Maybe he's joined the military, got more disciplined. This is the same thing that the actor who played Mike Barnes proposed on Cobra Kai Theory's channel. So that's something that's a possibility. Maybe you have Chosen come back for season 5, or maybe even season 4. Who knows? Work that in there. I really like Chosen coming back. It was just so wholesome. Seeing Okinawa in Japan, just so wholesome. Maybe have him come back, team up, and help them out. Bring his students. I don't know how that will work. That's a lot of flight tickets and visas to get done. But maybe he has international students. Who knows? With video and Zoom, you never know. So those are the two options I see that they could do at the conclusion of season 4. The first option is they win, Cobra Kai, and Cobra Kai loses, but I think it's just a harder thing to do, and it's less interesting. Yeah, like I said, Kreese could just say, screw it, we didn't sign a contract, we're going to keep Cobra Kai, but it's not as interesting because I feel like at the end of season 3, and even season 2, in a way, Miyagi-Do kind of won from a certain angle, right? So I just feel like Cobra Kai needs that win back, right? It's like 1-2, right? Cobra Kai with the losing end. So I feel like they need to at least get another win. And it just makes more interesting if they win, right? It breaks the stakes, like, oh my god, what are they going to do? Oh, holy crap, the good guys lost, so what's going to happen? So I think that's kind of what they can do in season 4 to kind of go into season 5 and 6, right? But disbanding Cobra Kai is not an option. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, it makes no sense. So how can you call a show Cobra Kai if you don't have Cobra Kai, right? Creating a brand new IP and continuing the story with the same characters. Like, let's say they're gonna make a new show, but it's the exact same characters, and the story just continues, like Eagle Fang or Miyagi-Do or the Karate Kid or something, some new name for a new show, which is basically a continuation. Just doesn't make sense. Kind of like how you had Justice League and then you had Justice League Unlimited, right? The cartoon series, they're both one after the other, but the Unlimited included a lot more superheroes. It's kind of a sequel in a sense, but it's the same core characters as well. But this time you followed different superheroes in different episodes and things like that. Maybe it's that type of format they could do if they decide to end Cobra Kai after season 4, but they are going to continue the stories of these characters beyond season 4, but also have more focus on some of the newly introduced characters, you know what I mean? Something like, Justice League to Justice League Unlimited type of situation. But we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to season 4. Season 3 was incredible. My episode by episode review will be coming out shortly. I'm gonna be sharing different still shots as I go through Netflix, because Netflix doesn't allow you to do use snippet to get screenshots. So I'm going to have to share my screen and kind of do that format where I'm like a box, or rather I'm showing the screen of Netflix and then I'm going through and showing different still shots through each episode as I talk about it. So we'll see how we do that. So please just subscribe if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed this discussion and my thoughts and predictions and possibilities. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment on your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen in season 4? How do you think they should proceed from season 4 going into seasons 5 and 6? Hopefully Netflix will use it for that and gives them a proper ending and lets them fill out their entire original plan. How do you think? Please leave a comment. It really helps. Please sub. It really helps on this channel on its road to being monetized. We need at least 4,000 hours watched. I think we have about 30 hours or so watched right now. We need at least a minimum of 1,000 subs. So please help this channel out if you enjoyed the content, if this content is for you. If not, thank you for watching anyway. Have a good one. Peace.